Hi, my name is Fernando Alvarado. I'm a member of the Social Studies and Development Program at the Pontificia Universidad Católica del Paraíso in Chile. And Chilean Fulbright Chair in Democracy and Human Development at the Kellogg Institute for the Spring 2021 semester. I would like to start this presentation with some questions. What factors determine and allow understanding the foreign policy of the South American countries? How much do internal factors such as economic model, political regime, and the development strategy? The project to be researched at Kellogg focused on analyzing the internal factors that influence the foreign policy approach of a country like Chile and determine the international insertion strategy, especially from 1990 to date. And in this context, I will research how the pandemic new normality, neue Normalität as the Germans say, could generate internal reforms that could modify the foreign policy strategy. When analyzing the current foreign policy of Chile, we can affirm that it has been determined by three factors. The first factor was the market-oriented structural reforms made during the first year of the dictatorship in the middle of the 70s, 45 years ago. The second factor was the end of the military government and return to democracy in 1990, initiating an internal transition process in the country in reintegration to the world and especially to international organizations. The third factor was the establishment of the democracy of the agreements implemented by the elites since return to democracy. However, this context has begun to change. The social outbreaks since October 2019, called the first crisis, showed great public discontent with Chile's development model and great distrust towards political and economic elites. A second change was brought by the pandemic, called la crisis dentro de la crisis, the crisis within the crisis. The crisis has generated pressure for a greater role of the state in the economy. A third change is the questioning of the hyper-presidential system. In the last 10 months, the Congress has taken a unique legislative role since return to democracy in 1990. In this context, the question to be answered is how the current domestic political and economic changes and reforms could determine after 31 years a new foreign policy strategy and the particularities of this public policy. Thank you very much.